5 times busier now than we were when we started dating. You legitimately are becoming more successful and busier, which is awesome.
Is it?
Why do you think I don't want that? All I was sharing with you is that sometimes it's a bummer that we can't do stuff.
I know, but my career took a different turn, and I can't travel as much as I used to. You said it yourself. From the time we started dating, I'm 5 times busier, and so that's why you have been coming to me more often. But I don't want you to ever feel neglected. I don't want you to ever feel like you're not a priority. You're absolutely a priority. But I need you to also be a little bit okay that, like, yeah, there's going to be some weeks, especially this year, that I'm not going to be able to come down and just chill in the backyard. Like,
no, but I think that's why it's important. But that
On last night's Summer House, we got to see like a really good indicative scene that let us know where Craig and Paige's relationship really started to crumble during the summer. Obviously, Craig and Paige officially broke up, I believe, sometime early mid-December of 2024. But this was filmed in, I want to say July, maybe August. And obviously, they were really moving in different paths. And you can tell more than anything that Paige had one foot out the door. And I don't say that to fault her. But what I think, a lot of people are like, Craig, you should have woken up. Craig, you should have seen this. And especially after Craig is currently on Southern Charm. And he's like, I have a way to see right through, you know, Shep and Sienna. And I can tell that Sienna is not into Shep. And I can't believe that Shep doesn't see it. And meanwhile, he's going through this relationship and he's not able to see it at all with, you know, his own girlfriend. But to that I say, I don't really necessarily understand why Craig is getting the brunt of the blame here. Paige is not being entirely fair. And here's why. There's a lot of the conversation that's not being shown in this one little clip that Bravo released on their shorts. It's this one part where Craig says to Paige, is there a part of you that thinks I don't support you and your career? And she says, I'm going to be honest. If I believe that I say right now, I want to have a child, I think you would say, hell yes. And that is a trap. The reason why I think that is because Craig has always said from day one, that he wants to have kids. And for him to say, hell yes, I want to have a kid with you today, if you say that you do too, that does not mean that he doesn't support her having a career. Also, when you do have kids, there is no way that you can continue to go full force on your career as a mom. It's just not possible. Maybe down the line you can, but right when you have a baby, it does put your shit on pause. It does. I say this as a mom of 2. Is it fair? Is it like the coolest, most amazing thing for, you know, the world that as women we have to put our life on pause a little bit? No, but it is the way life works. You have to have the baby, you go through changes, and then you want to be with your baby. Most women do want to, you know, have a little maternal bonding. And luckily, Paige has a career where she can be with her baby because most of her career is remote. She can podcast wherever she is. She really doesn't have like a 9-to-5 job where she has to go into an office. So she's making it sound that she's going to be pulled away from this baby. This baby can be with her 24/7. She's using this baby opportunity and saying like, you're not going to let me work if I want to have a child, and kind of pushing it against Craig. And I don't think it's fair because I do think Craig is very, very supportive of Paige having a career. What he's not really supportive of is Paige using her career to pull away from Craig. Paige is using her career to pull away from Craig, in my opinion, as an excuse because she's just not that into Craig. And that's not blaming her, but that's just telling it for what it is. I don't think Paige is into Craig, and she doesn't have the heart or the wherewithal or even the awareness at this point in the summer to realize that. She's guilty and she feels bad, and she doesn't have the guts to say, Craig, I'm not that into you. So she's blaming it on being busy with her career. But really what she wants to do is take all her downtime and lay in bed with Daphne, her cat. But she's blaming it on her career. And she's turning it around saying, you don't support my career. That's what I think. Thoughts?